This video is discussional in nature and for this community to discuss health as we get older. This video is not to condescend older people. On the contrary, it's to talk in a constructive way about aging, and spoiler alert, we all will get older, so it involves all of us. And I'm only 21 years old. Let's just say the creatine aged me. And I do not promote the use of any illegal substances. I do not show the use of any substances or anything like that. This channel, to be clear, is natural in its outlook. Let's get to the fun.
10 most incredible ripped old age grandpas that will ... 10 most incredible old age grandpa bodybuilders over 60 to 70. 10 most jacked muscle grandpas. The most ripped grandfather ever. 20 picks. 20 picks.
Not 10, 20.
This 61-year-old grandpa could knock you out with his ...
Is the answer his smile? And then something about this movie. I had to get De Niro in there somewhere. This video is about Mortal Kombat. Just joking. Always wanted to say that. This video is about jacked grandpas on gear. Introducing Vince McMahon. And as with all topics in life, here's a mandatory what does Joe Rogan think?
Jacked! There's something about growth hormone that just continues to work.
I think there's a lot more going on than just growth hormone.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
I have a feeling it's
stacked with this, stacked with that. Yeah.
Things.
Cornucopia.
You gotta look at this. This is him.
Yeah.
73.
I mean,
73.
What in the is that? How is that a 73-year-old man? Look at the traps.
That's the billionaire tunk.
That is insane. How jacked his back is. 73 years old. He's built like Brock Lesnar. That is insane.
He's the man.
Imagine like seeing this when you were a kid. Like, this is what Grandpa looks like.
Yeah.
He'd be like, what the f is going on with Grandpa?
Something about Sasquatch. And as always, thank you for watching the last video and interacting. Greatly appreciate it. This community is amazing. Thank you. And so I'm sure you've all seen those website articles, the 10 most jacked grandpas, etc. Let's just say they're not my type of thing. I don't tend to read those types of things. I read this. What a hero. But looking around at those types of articles you see on the old intraweb got me thinking. And so here's a question that I want to pose to you. I'm firmly against, for example, teenagers taking gear. I believe that they should develop their bodies and their athleticism naturally as teenagers. But what about the other end of the spectrum? And let's be factually accurate. The people I'm going to show you in this video are on the juice. Let's call it as it is. Does that detract from all the hard work they put in the gym to develop their fitness as they age? No, it doesn't detract from it. It's just a factual statement of something that contributes to it. As we age, our bodies are literally preparing to die. There's a happy thought. Our organs can get weaker, our metabolism can slow, and our muscles can naturally atrophy, decrease in size. That is the reality. No one's going to get out of this alive. In the words of Mr. Smith, we're all going to die. Go watch TV. And so we know that the juice can enhance your ability to recover. It can help to build larger muscle and also build stronger muscle. And so what do you think about people as they are aging, perhaps over 60 years old, for example, taking external substances to try and, if you like, readdress the balance of a weakening body and to try and make it stronger in this way? Are you for it? Are you against it? I think this is a more nuanced and interesting discussion than the teenagers on gear, which I think is just complete trash. There's certainly a wider scope for discussion as aging and exogenous test tubes, for example. And until the time that Elon Musk can build us new bodies and transfer our consciousness, that is what these guys are doing. And I understand in some of these cases it is for bodybuilding, their sport. I understand that. But there's also a wider discussion with just their general health to be had here. Mahmoud, world champion, 61 years old. But the real question is, natty or not? Just joking. Talking of jokes, because that supplement's important to you, mate. 8-to-1 ratio of leucine there. Creatine is legit though, but this guy's page, supplement overload. I'm Usain bolting out of here to the next profile. Juan Rekers, there is zero chance I said that name correctly. Rule number 1 in how to make a YouTube video from this little awkward bald dude. Better to say a name wrong 20 times in a video than once. Look at that YouTube title on this video. And again, our medical history affects how we train. Training, health and fitness is variable in nature. There's no one size fits all. There is no cookie cutter approach. And that is why I dislike the tribal approach in the fitness industry. The very closed off, this is right, this is wrong, generic statements that we get in a very tribal industry, considering the millions and millions and millions of people who train every day. And so here's some pictures of Juan with YouTube provided backing tracks. And so let's be clear to start, this man is a hero. He's a mental disorder coach working in the field of mental health and raising mental health awareness in pretty much all of his posts. It's not about me. My account is my mission to create more mental health awareness. And in every case, when I see someone dressing up as a warrior, I will make smart-ass jokes about it. But not in this case. What's life without sports, fitness? For me personally, nothing. Fitness guides me through life and my mental issues. Fitness keeps me in balance, much more than drugs and booze do. Started back in 1983, fitness develops as one of the biggest sports worldwide. It will take care of your health, emotions, social network, and much more. But the most important feature, it will give you perseverance and a stronger mind. And so the discussion in the example of this gentleman is the importance of physical fitness as we age, not just in terms of the physical attributes with your body, but also your mental health and how that's connected. Through the years, fitness has proven it's one of the best therapies for our mental issues. I personally prefer iron instead of medication. Again, a very simple but poignant sentence that you may want to discuss somewhere in the world. In Gatticat with Ragnar, I reckon. Fitness is for every age. And it's never too late to start lifting weights. Despite all corona and lockdown gyms worldwide, it's still possible to do some home workouts. Keep doing your exercises and pray for open gyms ASAP. Have a blessed Sunday. I think don't judge a book by its cover comes into it with this guy. Andreas Cahling, 1980 IFBB Pro Mr. International, 2016 NABA USA Nationals, over 60 years old. His selfie game is on point. And this is a type of post you'll see a lot, the kind of same age, different choices type thing. Again, that's an interesting point that you may want to discuss that relates to the question that I posed at the start of this video. But what is it with jacked grandpas and draping chains around their neck? Highly individualized online coaching, serious inquiries only please, followed by loads of people just hashtagging old but gold. I would imagine that's meant to be endearing towards him. It must be one of his sayings or something like that. And that is what you call the definition of consistency right there. Think long term. And so that's debatable, because whether or not juicing in your 20s is a long-term decision, something you might want to debate there. But then another statement about what training means to him. This was October 10th, 2019 at age 66, after 54 years of weight training. It's addictive, but I've been addicted to worse things that I gave up a long time ago. Grateful to be alive, healthy, and still in shape 365 days a year. Lifting weights lifts your mood and more. Jeffrey Life, what a name, sounds like a Family Guy character. Meet Dr. Life. In 1997, I was a board-certified family practice physician that was 59 years old, overweight, poorly conditioned body, and rapidly declining health. I couldn't tie my shoes without losing my breath. My stomach was huge, my muscles and joints ached, and I was miserable. I decided it was time to focus some much-needed medical attention on myself. And so at the top of the page there, you've got the timeline to see his progress, obviously on the juice, which again leads back to the question I asked at the start of this video. And so it's interesting, in this case, it's actually a doctor who spent his life and his career looking after other people's health and came to a point where he actually felt that he was neglecting his own health, and so he made this change. And then, of course, the most famous example of somebody who's at an older age and still trains, still in shape, Stallone. Nothing better than getting out to meet young people, to hear their thoughts, their hopes, their dreams, perhaps even provide a little insight, which definitely comes along with age. You are the future, keep punching. All right, give this man space. If you crush Rambo trying to take a selfie, I will not be happy. But in a previous video, I did play a clip from Stallone talking about how health is wealth. And so I just want to play a short bit of that clip again, a very poignant statement and a perfect way to end this video. I'm James Linker, Shredded Sports Science. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.
Health is wealth. Well, damn it, it's true. Because without it, I don't care how much money you have, what you've accomplished in your life. If you don't feel good about yourself, if you don't feel good about taking on challenges, if you just don't feel good inside, it's not worth it. Health is wealth.